Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, join the growing family, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a thumbs up because it really does help me out. So today I thought we could read my discharge letter from the Neurology department. So, diagnosis and plan. Multiple episodes of transient loss of consciousness since May 2025. These are not epileptic seizures, as I've been saying. The first two events were likely due to vagal syncope with documented low systolic BP, but were subsequently followed by non-epileptic events. 3 times normal CT head scans. EEG normal. Plan EEG 2 vagal syncope. Advice provided. Discharge from general neurology clinic. Head CT. Clinical question: fall down 8 steps. Known DM. BM5. Thoracic pain. Fracture. Patient on trauma mattress tape and blocked. Findings: head intracranial. There are no acute intracranial hemorrhage, segmental infarct, or space occupying lesion. Skull and extracranial. Skull is intact. Facial bones: no facial fracture demonstrated. Cervical spine. Fracture. Alignment, normal alignment. 4-hour Holter report. 1 day, 12 minutes recorded. Remember when I had my 24-hour ECG and I forgot to set an alarm and I didn't wake up until 10:30 and I needed to be there for 10 o'clock? Yeah, that happened. One day, 12-hour recorded. ECG quality within minimal artifact trace. Underlying rhythm shows sinus rhythm throughout. Maximum heart rate 187 beats per minute. Minimum heart rate 71 beats per minute. Rare episode of supraventricular epiglottis noted. Clinical assessment. It was a pleasure to meet Lydia in the general neurology clinic on behalf of Dr. Rees. This 27-year-old lady was referred to our clinic as part of the first fit pathway to investigate her recent seizures. Lydia has a diagnosis of schizoaffective disorder with previous suicide attempts and deliberate self-harm history, anxiety and depression. Fortunately, her mental health has been stable recently and has not required any acute psychiatry input since 2023. She suffers from type 1 diabetes, asthma, insomnia, and reports having POTS diagnosed. Her current medication include haloperidol, lithium, empagliflozin, clonazepam, trazodone, lansoprazole, folic acid, prociclidine, atorvastatin, vortioxetine. She is allergic to paracetamol and penicillin. She lives in a mental health supported accommodation. She does not drive and denies smoking or drinking alcohol. I can't smoke, Myers. I've tried smoking in the past to help with hunger pains and to help with stress and anxiety, and it just made me choke. I can't smoke. Lydia states she's had seizures in childhood until the age of 12. She was extensively investigated and all tests were normal. In conclusion, these were non-epileptic attacks. These attacks stopped suddenly. She's not had them for many years until May this year, when they restarted again. They do not seem to be any particular trigger. Her first admission to A&E was on the 3rd of the 5th, 2025, when she felt... I have money? I have £4.62p. Nice. Where was I? She sustained a hematoma to the front left side of her head. No other injury. BP was initially low at 39 systolic, and she had not had breakfast that day. Her lactate was normal. This was thought to be a vasovagal syncope. I don't know what I'll say it. I'm not a neurologist. She was treated with some fluids and discharged. A similar episode occurred a few days later on the 10th of the 5th, 2025, where she again stood up, felt dizzy, and fell to the ground. Alias noted that she was unconscious for about a minute and felt shaky and walking. No urinary incontinence, tongue biting, or confusion was present afterwards. She was alert and orientated when LAS arrived. LAS is London Ambulance Service, by the way. Immediately engaging with them, her BP was again on the lower side of 83/48. Similar event took place on the 14th of the 5th. However, this occasion the patient woke up in the bed, unsure of what happened. Called staff to accommodation, who witnessed a seizure and limb shaking lasting for 2 minutes and self-resolving. There was a period of confusion for about 3 minutes, but she was baseline. Alias Neurology was nil injury, no confusion was noted. Her BP systolic was under 90 according to Alias notes. Since she has had multiple presentations to the emergency department in June, each time her BP was normal, with no urinary incontinence or tongue biting, and quick recovery and no post-ictal period, like I said. On occasions was reported seizures recording video for a YouTube channel. She told me she captured a seizure with her arms and legs jerking. She had a few collapses without seizures and fell on the stairs twice. Ended up having a CT head, spine, thorax twice. Both scans were entirely normal. Lydia reports that she's used to feeling dizzy and lightheaded prior to the collapse, but they occur without any warning. She tries to drink plenty of fluids to increase her BP. On examination, there were mild tremors in her hands. The tone was normal in upper and lower limbs. Power preserved. Throughout, she had normal reflexes going down. Opinion. I reassured Lydia that this transient loss of consciousness she has been experiencing, both collapses as well as suspected seizures with limb jerking, are not consistent with epileptic seizures. The two initial collapses were likely due vasovagal syncope. Vasovagal syncope fainting occurs when blood pressure drops, hypertension in brackets. Patients often feel dizzy, sweaty, sick, and have blurred vision and look pale. Common causes of vasovagal syncope include standing or sitting in one position for a long time, emotional stress, being in a warm environment, not eating or drinking enough, vomiting or infection or flu, seeing blood or having an injection. I never used to be okay with blood tests. Like, this is a story for you. When I was about 5, I've got up about 5, I went to a blood test with my grandma, and I was that uncomfortable with needles. I turned around, I was reading a book, and as soon as the needle went into my grandma, I hit the floor. I wasn't even looking. Now I watch them do it, and it hurts. Don't get me wrong, I'm not good at pain, but I don't faint anymore. Anyway, back to letter. However, all subsequent events are most likely non-epileptic seizures and dissociative drop attacks, which might be precipitated by the initial vasovagal syncope. It was reassuring that the repeat CT scans of her head did not show any abnormality. She had a normal 24-hour Holter reading. We were organising an EEG for completeness, but we are expecting this to be normal. In future, if Lydia feels lightheaded or dizzy, she needs to do an allergic blood to faint. Feels like she's about to faint, she should try the following steps. Lie down flat with legs up on a chair or against the wall. Squat down on her heels. This can be very effective and less noticeable in public. When feeling better, get up carefully and symptoms return, resume the position. Drink more fluids such as water or soft drinks. Do leg crossing, arm tensing exercises when sitting for prolonged periods. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and if you're new, subscribe. If you didn't know, I have a Patreon where I'm posting 2 videos a month and posts directly to Patreon that are Patreon only. If you want to become a Patreon, I'll leave the link in the description down below, and I'll try and remember to put it on the iCard up there. God, holding this laptop with one hand is really painful. Ooh. I'm gonna have to stop doing that, it hurts. If you want to make a one-time donation, you can either leave a super chat or head over to my PayPal. PayPal is preferred, but it's up to you. And if you want to buy me a little gift because you feel like you can and you want to, or you just want to be kind, head over to my Amazon wishlist. It is a UK site one, but I can make a wishlist on the American one and the Europe one and the Australian Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.